Greetings, one and all! KY is the name, and welcome to Stardew Valley. I absolutely love this game. This is the game that's going to be taking up the cozy slot for quite some time now. I went ahead and muted the main menu music because, unfortunately, there's no volume control on the main menu, although there is once you actually get in-game. And, unfortunately, it was pretty loud. So, yeah, sound's still there. I just decided not to have the main menu music for now. Before I get into it, I just want to say real quick that for clarity, I'm not going to be going for 100% completion on this round. What I will be going for is, obviously I'm going to do the community center stuff. I'm going to get that to 100% completion. I'm going to try to get to all hearts with everybody, and I'm going to get the golden clock. Those are the three main things that I'm going after. Probably going to do a bunch of other stuff as well, but total 100% completion, I'm not going to do on stream. I haven't done that even on my main save, even after like nearly 500 hours, just because I've been messing around a lot, and it's a lot. This game is huge. But let's go ahead and get started. KY. Farm name. What do I want to call this? Hi, stranger. How are you? Yes, I did see the news about the dire wolf. It's about as much of a dire wolf as InGen made dinosaurs. Arguably even less than that because there's no original genome in it. I'm just gonna call this Hammerfest. Same name as the island that my little fictional thing takes place in. And favorite thing, easy. My viewers. That's my favorite thing. What do I want as a pup? I want this one. Meadowlands Farm is best farm. Everybody knows this. That looks good to me. Here we go. Oh, did I accidentally mute the music for the whole game? Oh well. And for my very special grandson, I want you to have this sealed envelope. Can I pause? Or I skipped it by accident. Maybe. Whoops. Oh well. Gist of it is, poor Grandpa passed away. They left us the farm. We were working in a Jojo Mart cubicle. And it was soul-crushing. As corporate jobs often are. So now we get to have a farm. Oh, hey, music's back. Cool. Hello, you must be KY. I'm Robin, the local Lobel? What the fuck is wrong with me? The local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here, if you'll follow me. I know where it is. I know this place like the back of my hand by this point. I've put 500 hours. No, I think it's like 550 hours into this. This is Hammerfest Farm. And it's overgrown and dirty as shit. What's the matter? There's sticks and rocks everywhere, madam. Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. Fair. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. And here we are, your new home. I like this little cabin. It's cozy. Ah, the new farmer! Ever since watching my friend Random Bystander here play this game, I have only heard one voice for Mayor Lewis in my head. Anything else just sounds wrong. So... Welcome, I'm Lewis, Mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everybody's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. Rustic? That's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little bit more apt, though. Rude! Don't listen to her, KY. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you want to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Well, good luck. And off he goes to do mayor things. Okay. Okay, so it's saved my, sounds. Cool! That should all be taken care of. Shrimp and Tiny. I have received hay. Now to get into this. But anyway, how's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Curious to see how long it'll take for the top 16 video to be fully revealed. I am, not gonna lie, a little nervous. I'm really hoping Volkov makes it. And Stranger, I forget the exact name of your hybrid off the top of my head, but I hope he makes it too. I hope we meet in the top 16. That would be great. Delitricanthia polonis. Fingers crossed. That's a really cool name and also really long. Hello. My little chicks. Little baby chicks. If I remember right. Deletriocantha. Okay, thank you, thank you. She doesn't happen to have a nickname, does she? Deletriocantha. Deletriocantha. If I say it enough, I can memorize it. Deletriocantha. Ta. What's wrong with me? Deletriocantha. Or Miss Delete, because that's exactly what she's gonna do. Delete you. He. Okay, cool. Boguslav. That one I can remember a bit easier, I think. Now let's go into town. Let's meet the folks around. First things first, I need to get seeds. Well, hello there. I'm Gus, chef and owner of the Stardrop Saloon. Stop in if you need any refreshments. I've always got hot coffee and cold beer at the ready. What the hell just came out of my throat? I don't know what that voice was, but... Okay. Welcome to Pierre's. Need some supplies? Yes, I need 14 of those, because that's what I usually get. And I know that's just under the amount. Ah, Mayor Lewis told me you just arrived. I'm Marnie. I sell livestock and animal care products at my ranch. You should swing by sometime. Cool. Oh, that's right. I heard someone new is moving in onto that old farm. It's kind of a shame, really. I always enjoyed exploring those overgrown fields by myself. Oh, well. There's always the caves. Want to see. Is there anything in here? I found trash in the trash! More trash in the trash! Probably the most expected result ever. Oh, interesting. I gotcha. Oh, hey, so you're the new guy, huh? Cool. Hey, I overheard someone saying that you got your first chicken the other day. Man, I wish Grandma had chickens. I'd eat a dozen raw eggs for breakfast each morning. Good to know. It's a good way to get a visit from Uncle Sam and Aunt Ella, if you catch my drift. Oh, hello. I'm Penny. Nothing else to say. She's very shy. Thank you. I was kind of trying to go for an Italian accent for him, but somehow my Russian started slipping out every now and again. I don't know why that happened, but I'm kind of glad that it did. Wario! And I haven't started a fresh game on this in quite a long time, so wow. It's honestly kind of weird just seeing how it is when you first get in. Oh, aren't you the one who just moved in? I'm Maru. I've been looking forward to meeting you. You know, with a small town like this, a new face can really alter the community dynamic. It's exciting. Yep. That's something I noticed. Anytime I've moved to a smaller town, when my family get in, it's kind of a big deal. People take notice. But whenever I've gone into like a bigger area, no one cares. There's too many people. Greetings. I'm Demetrius, local scientist and father. Thanks for introducing yourself. Okay. Just gonna get a quick pricing on the silo. Stone, clay, and copper. Cool. Just gonna get rid of that. I do not want it. Well, I keep forgetting I can actually exhaust myself. I keep forgetting how quickly I could do that early on in the game. Oh well. Should have stayed in town, I suppose. Yes, indeed, All-Star. It is Stardew Valley. Also, hi, All-Star. How are you doing today? It's a peaceful life. Also, if I'm not mistaken, this makes 2 Polish people that I have in the chat now. I believe. Oh my god, Ekaz. Ekaz is definitely quite the annoyance. I know exactly how you feel. Welcome to the Stardew Saloon. What can I get you? Well, my man, I'm feeling a little tired right now. I need some little bit of a pick-me-up. What do you got? A beer? I spent all of my money on pastimes. I cannot buy a beer. I need a spaghetti. Stranger, you said you were Polish, right? Or am I thinking of someone else? Just how about the baguette, my good man? Excellent choice. I get the baguette. Now I got my energy back and I can actually run around. Alright, cool. So I was remembering correctly. Unless I'm mistaken about All-Star. I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? Hey kid, the name's Pam. Nothing like a sip of the good stuff to warm these old bones. Same thing over and over. that amount of money. I spend it all on farming supplies and crap like that. Otherwise, I'd give him a pizza. He needs a friend. He just needs a buddy. Oh, I can read it in your face. You're gonna love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. I can see that. Now, let's see who else is around. Hopefully my internet doesn't die at several points like it did to me yesterday. That was mildly irritating, to say the least. Maybe it takes a few more days for that stuff to come in. Oh no, it's right there. Never mind. So many bots. So many bands to go around. Willie. Hello there. Just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I got something for you. Willie. I think I will do that after I take care of the farm this morning. Shrimp. We'll change your names. Most of the names that I give to my animals in this game are references of some sort. And if you get them, big bonus points. I'm going to start by 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I've got some new ideas to sleep on. Wunderbar! And I'm also starting to feel exhausted. Well, that's about I can do for today, I guess. Time to go down to the beach and pay a visit to old Willie. That sounded incredibly dirty. Don't pretend I didn't say any of that. Aye, there he is. Ahoy there, son. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. And I got the bamboo pole. There's good water here in the valley. All kinds of fish. Oh yeah. My shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. Also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old papa used to say anyway. Farewell and adieu, all ye Spanish young ladies. Fishing. I love fishing. I love fishing in real life. Fishing in video games, hit or miss in my opinion. Some games have really good fishing games. Some games have decent ones. And some of them suck. This game, I think it has a good fishing minigame. Although it does kind of get a little frustrating at certain points. And you'll probably see what I mean before long. It also depends on the fish that I'm trying to catch. Get! Stupid thing! A herring! And now we must use this herring to cut down the greatest tree in the forest. Neat! With 300 pieces of wood, this could be fixed. Oh yeah, I forgot. Bridge is busted. The bridge is out. The British must have destroyed it. We must find another way to Shinon. Slap them with the fish. Exactly, exactly. All-Star knows what's up. Sometimes you can find goodies in these trash bins. So, how was your first night in the old cottage? Your grandpa used to complain about the rickety old bed, but I think deep down he actually loved that house. Yeah, well, you know what they say. As long as you got a roof over your head, that's something. It's kind of how I look at where I'm at right now, to be honest. Like, it's not exactly the best place I've lived, but it's not the worst. It's a roof over my head. So, and it works. Everything works. Which is more than I could say for past places I've lived, honestly. All that being said, though... Oh! I got a granola bar! All that being said, I found a granola bar in the trash. Why would anybody throw away a perfectly good granola bar, though? Especially one that's like peanut butter and chocolate chip. If you guys ever had one of those, they're so good. For a while, those were like my standard breakfast before going to work. And that was back when I worked at a kitchen. Oh, you're the new farmer boy, aren't you? Huh? Oh, I'm Haley. If it weren't for those horrendous clothes, you might actually be cute. Gold foil Goji Center shirt. What's wrong with that? I do not trust anybody that does not trust the Goji Center gold foil shirt. Unless she was talking about my hat, in which case, rude. I love my hat. Also got the allied pin from the CNC Remaster collection. This is a good outfit. What's wrong with you? Unless you mean my pants, in which case, A, why are you looking at my pants? And B, I'm not showing my pants on camera to prove a point. They're just pajama shorts anyway. Well, not really pajama shorts. They're athletic shorts, but they're comfy. I wear them around the house. Oh, boy. What voice should I give this guy? Old Linus. A stranger, hello! Alright, I think that works. Don't mind me, I just live out here alone. Always good to say hi to everybody. Get to know the local community. Unless you're an introvert, then you don't have to follow that advice. Feels really weird being low on energy, but at the same time, also low on cash. Hello, it's nice to meet you. You picked a good time to move here. The spring is lovely. I do like spring. I'm more of a summer person, but that's mostly because I'm from Florida, so my body is acclimated to high heat and high humidity. Which Makes it all the more puzzling that I'm stuck in the American Midwest, where when it's cold, it fucking freezes. And I hate it. Like 70 degrees Fahrenheit is cold to me. Well, actually, I think nowadays it's more just on the chilly side, but still somewhat comfortable. When I was younger, it was really cold. Once things start to get below freezing, forget that. I'm staying in. But in the summertime, I accidentally exhausted myself. Whoops. Oh well. But in the summertime, it could be like 90 degrees outside. And I'm just going to put on my shorts. I'm going to throw on a nice, cool shirt, pop in my headphones, and go for a walk around the block. I'll come home sweating bullets, and I'll be like, this is fine. This was a good day. Because then I just hop in the shower and go to sleep. Thank you, Cabal. But once it starts getting a cool breeze, no, I'm done. Nope. I'm staying in. I actually can't remember how many of these I need for the thing. I'm just going to go ahead and sell these. It's good to have gold. Hey! Excuse me. Hey, level up, foraging. Now it's raining. I love it whenever it rains in this game because that means I don't have to worry about watering my crops or anything. Oh, hey! My chicken's screwed up. Now that said, I don't like when it thunders and lightnings in this game because the thunderstorms break my crops and my fences, my walkways, and my sprinklers, and my scarecrows. Basically, just about everything that can be put down with a push of a button. A thunderstorm is very likely going to ruin it. Oh, I'm out of space. Whoops. I was wondering what was happening. Oh, hey! A geode. Nice that I found a geode. Though I wish I found a geodude. That was way funnier in my head. Stream seems to be more stable today, thankfully. No idea what the hell was going on yesterday, but I'm glad that it seems to be over. Keyword seems to be. I'm gonna go inside. I just wanted a quiet moment. Yeah, that's fair. Right, what do I give him? Just process geodes. Oh, hey! I can give this to Gunther at the museum. Okay. I'm trying to think, what voice do I give this man? So, share that ox. Share 1, 2, 3. Yeah, some fabulous. Abysmal! Not a single piece in the entire collection. What's this? You found something? Let me see it. I guess we're going with this. Remarkable. It's very old. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it is yours. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? We could make a groundbreaking discovery together. Oh, and who knows? If you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. Yeah, that's the best I got. Think about it, video. I don't have a whole lot of time to think about it. I'm just rolling with it. If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. Well, lucky for you, I have this thing. Everyone is Italian suddenly. That one was trying to go for more like kind of German, but like oh hey, I forgot to grab my gold from there. That would have been handy yesterday. This is what happens when I improv accents. Just the weirdest things come out, and it's the funniest thing in the world. Well, at least some people think it is. It's me saying that now about myself, and it sounds more cringy. And I regret having opened my mouth in the first place. But that's not something you can undo. Sometimes shit just comes out of your mouth and you just gotta roll with it, you know? No matter how much you feel embarrassed. But that's life. Anybody that tells you that they are not embarrassed by a single thing that comes out of their mouth is either lying, a politician, or a narcissist. Which may have been redundant because you know where I'm going with this already. Never rains in Calico Desert. That's where my friend Sandy lives. The only thing I like about this town is the beach. I'm not really good at giving girl voices. But there's two that I think of that I'm like, that's sufficiently funny enough to cover how awful it really is. Which would be that typical Mean Girls voice. And of course, you didn't file your paperwork, Wazowski. So unfortunately, the ladies in this game are not going to get as much funny voices as the guys. Just for that simple reason. Oh, I got here right as it closed. Damn it. Oh well. Why, hello, and welcome to our community, little dear. I forgot about Evelyn. I can do that lady. The nice old lady voice. You can call me Granny if you like. Like Looney Tunes. Love Looney Tunes.
It's irritating to have to meet all these new people, huh? Name's George, by the way. Now fuck off!
I know that's not what it said, but it had that energy. And sometimes, depending on your channel, you just gotta make characters drop the F-bomb for no reason. I kind of accidentally started doing that thanks to my community streams. Alright, see you around, stranger. Have you planted any spring crops yet? The season doesn't last forever, you know. Yes, in fact, I have. Thank you for not providing me with them. Although, I guess you did provide me hay because I started with chickens on this farm. But never mind that. Maybe I should cook something new and exciting today. Something spicy. Always, if you ever get in the mood to cook something new, do it. Because you might surprise yourself with what you come up with. Or you might try a new recipe and find yourself really liking it. I posted it on my Discord a couple of times, but recently I've found myself making Cajun sausage and noodles, which is delicious. Spring onions. It's just spicy enough to get a satisfying kick, but not too spicy for me. I'm not really a spicy food kind of person. So, there's only so much spicy I can take before I just go. Meanwhile, there's people that can freaking down ghost pepper jerky and are like, yeah, that was alright. There was a frog. It's locked. You can hear someone inside. Okay, I think I have to. Okay, now I remember that has to happen in a specific order. It's really funny when games do that where, like, yet when you go to a replay, you know where everything is and you know what you're supposed to do. Except then you get there and the game is like, well, we kind of built it in such a way that it happens in this order. So your brain's just like, now you go here, you do this thing, and then you're good to go. And then the game is like, probably not, though. I don't know what the weather is like tomorrow. Welcome to KOZU 5. KOZU. That's going to be a mouthful every single time I say it. Welcome to KOZU 5, your number one source for weather, news, and entertainment. And now, the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful, sunny day tomorrow. Awesome. Okay. Pita sauce is Sundays then, right? I think so. My progress has been saved. Wake up in the morning, you go outside, you water the crops. Walk past all the shit in your way. Love this game. Oh yeah, the hay. I should have probably grabbed that. Thinking about it. Oh well. Inventory full. There we go. I think it said like what, 30 clay? I think. The sooner I get a silo, the better. There we go. There's the clay. There's another one. I know that there's supposedly a pattern to the clay in this game, but I genuinely don't know what it is. So I just do my best. Somebody threw a carp away. A whole carp. Who would do such a thing? That's a perfectly good fish. Ah, the new farmer we've all been What the fuck is that voice? I don't like that voice. I'm going to try again. Ah, the new farmer we've all been expecting, and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. What a Chad. I feel weird having just said that out loud, but there are very few words that can describe a man such as Elliot. A sardine, and a nice quality sardine as well. It's old and faded. Our beloved Mona. Aw. What? Unab dunyo du pusuten snaus ophand o today na du small vulonazol yen what alait tol. Okay. I've never actually read the gravestones before. What was that? I can't read this one, so I'm just gonna make one up. Here lies guy. He told a lie, so we swung him from the gallows high. If anybody gets that reference, I swear, you guys are total nerds, and I love you for it. Hey, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Sam. I'll be baking cookies today. I like to make flower shapes in spring. Maybe I'll tell you my recipe one of these days. Love. Flower cookies are great. Especially like sugar cookies made in the shapes of flowers. Oh, those are good. I remember I came across the recipe for the flower cookies from the Lotus Hotel and Casino from the Percy Jackson movie. Which is not that great of a movie, but those flower cookies look delicious. And I intend to make them someday. I just keep putting it off. Oh, you aren't exactly how I imagined, but that's okay. I'm Jody. It's a quiet little town, so it's very exciting when someone new moves in. Having a farmer around could really change things. Hello, you must be KY, the new farmer. I'm Carolyn. Her name is Carolyn. My husband runs the general store here. And have you met my daughter Abigail? She's the pale one with the purple hair. Oh, a stranger! My name's Vincent. Mama says not to talk to strangers. But you seem okay. Famous last words! Thankfully, I'm not gonna do anything like I'm not gonna do anything terrible to this kid or anybody in this valley. Despite the fact that my actions in games like Spice Wars and Command and Conquer and Age of Empires and Empire Earth and so many others would make the Geneva Conventions just do a double take and demand my immediate execution. Like, not even walk me to the gallows, just as I'm sitting there in the chair, they're just like, no, this monster needs to be eliminated. They just pull a switch and drop an anvil on my head as I'm sitting there. But no, instead, I'm just gonna hang out in this farm where nobody knows of my digital misdeeds to fictional people pixels on a screen.
Do you want something from me?
Hey, do you like fish?
Ah, that looks fresh. I'll be eating good tonight.
I think that's the one I fished out of the garbage. Oops. Listen, if he's not going to ask, then I'm not going to tell him. How much energy do I have left? Not a whole lot. Chickens. Buck, buck. let's see what the weather's like tomorrow. Clear and sunny. As per usual. Not a whole lot to do once you run out of energy this early on in Stardew Valley. It's a puppy. Hello, KY. You see this dog here? I found it sitting outside the entrance to your farm. I think it's a stray, poor thing. Hey, it seems to like this place. Don't you think this farm could use a good dog? Yes, every farm can use a good dog. And I will adopt the dog. And I'm going to name it after my scaly puppy, my little ball python, Freddy. Well, Freddy, you be a good pooch now, okay? Advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Oh. Does this sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's General Store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. I don't remember what voice I gave Pierre already. To our valued JojaMart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal, pursuant to Init L61091 Jojico Amendment. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we continue your continued support and patronage. Morris, Joja Customer Satisfaction Representative. And arguably the main antagonist of the game. Unless you do the JojaMart run. Which I have never done the JojaMart run, and I never will. Like, I just love how much more cozy feeling the village is and how happy everyone is after getting the community center restored properly. And I also find the scavenger hunt that it takes to fix up the community center to be maybe a little tedious at times, but very satisfying. Which again does kind of call to my own arguable video game play hypocrisy. And that I am very willing to, and have, used experimental weapons of mass destruction en masse, on large scale, against enemy combatants and acceptable casualties. but siding with Walmart to the detriment of a small town like this is a line that I will not cross. Granted, I also go out of my way to make sure that animals are taken care of, but I feel like that's a bit more understandable and less what is wrong with you. But either way, something I take in stride. It's like, yes, I am willing to target the orbital ion cannon at anything that looks vaguely enemy-shaped. Yes, I am willing to deploy legions of flame tanks and get giddy when they start burning enemy combatants out of buildings and maybe leaving something behind. But I like this town having a community center. Speaking of the community center. Oh, hi there. What an eyesore. This is the Pelican Town Community Center. Or what's left of it, anyway. It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. Now, just look at it. It's shameful. These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. You're trying to call me out, Lewis! I'm sitting in front of my computer screen and engaging with my community. Fuck you. But listen to me. I sound like an old fool. 'Cause you are. Joja Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old-timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Oh well. If anyone else buys the JojaCo membership, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. Anyone else being you, specifically. Or me, specifically, I guess. Yeah, let's go inside. Yeah, I have no idea what this looks like as a warehouse. I've never even looked at screenshots of it, and I'm definitely not going to do it on any of my playthroughs. What's this? I guess Vincent and Jazz must have been playing in here. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. Hello? What? Hi, Shazariah, how are you? What's the matter? Are you ill? No, I just saw a thing. You saw something? I wouldn't be surprised if this place was full of rats. I'm doing good. It did not look like a rat. It looked like a jelly bean. There it is. You're worrying me, KY. I'm beginning to suspect that maybe you're not quite right in the head. Were you responsible for that disaster a few years ago, where thermobaric missiles just found their way into an entire valley? Nah, it couldn't be you. Why would you be in a valley after doing all that? Look, I think I'm gonna head home. I need some lunch. I believe it's Taco Tuesday. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have some extra time. Strange. I'll have to come back and explore this building further. That being right now. As we all all a little this I have no idea what that says. I just dumped it on the ground. Oh yeah, Shitaraya, since you just got here, have you read these gravestones here in your playthroughs? I'm curious. I don't remember if there's anything in these hedges. I hope things are going well on Hammerfest Farm. Hammerfest Farm! Why the fuck did you choose such a mouthful of a name for your farm? Well, maybe it's not a big mouthful for you, but in my voice, good lord. I'd hate to see it all dried up. Yeah, don't worry, I'm clearing it. Day at a time. Business has been really good tonight. I'm pleased. You just opened, and business is really good. I'm glad you like my company that much. Oh. For some reason, it never registered in my brain that you could actually play the arcades here at the saloon. I don't know why, it just never occurred to me to do that. Oh shit! Damn it! That's my fault. No. Oh, what the hell? Nani? You shoot a little too slowly, I think. Like, it feels like... Nani? It's a fine-looking day. On days like this, I like to help Evelyn with the public gardens. She's strong for her age, but I think she appreciates all the help she can get. So funny, I've packed over 500 hours into this game, and I'm learning something new every stream. Well, every time I play, but yeah, you know what I mean. I love how easily you can just get lost in this game. Just enjoying everything. Starting to feel exhausted. Damn it! Oh well. Algae. Because everybody loves algae. Ah, spring. The season of pastels. I actually prefer jewel tones myself. Oh, excuse me. I was mumbling about fashion again, wasn't I? That's okay. I mumbled to myself a lot, as you guys are well aware. I'm hoping it's entertaining at least. Number one mistake I always find myself making when playing this game is just selling off all the algae I come across, not realizing that later on in the game, I need it, and I need quite a bit of it. For many reasons, which we will get to later. Nice! Good job, All-Star. I bet that was satisfying. What is that about? I'm 3 stone away from having the stone I need for the silo. Yeah. Still need the clay and copper, but that'll come in time. It's Friday, so there's going to be a lot of people hanging out at the saloon. Good chance to meet people that I have not met yet. I think you'll love having a little friend on the farm with you. Oh, I know I will. I love puppies. Hey, what's up, farmer guy? Oh, I almost forgot. It's my day for doing push-ups. Every time I do push-ups, I try to do one more than last time. Pretty cool strategy, huh? That's actually not a bad way of doing things. I keep telling myself I need to start working out after streams, but I keep getting busy and then forgetting. Hey, it's Mr. KY, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll also buy produce from you for a good price. Yeah, well, I can also put it in the box, so. Ahoy there. It's nice to see young folk moving into the valley. It's not very common these days. Handling salty fish all day makes me real thirsty. That's all he's got to say right now, I suppose. Don't you have work to do? I know Shane, he just needs a friend. Hey, my man, that guy over there, he needs a friend. You got something that'll make him good? Yes, absolutely. Just give him a slice of my world the famous pizza. Well, it's not the world of the famous, but it is famous here in the valley, which is basically my entire world. Oh, wow, KY. How'd you know this is my favorite? Because I just know. Psychic like that. And also, I have yet to meet somebody that doesn't like pizza. Demetrius is busy. Have you met everyone in town yet? That sounds exhausting. Not everybody quite yet. Robin is busy. Who doesn't like pizza? Exactly! Exactly, All-Star! I'm not very good. If I give the cue ball a bit of a top spin, maybe I could... Putting some top spin on the cue ball is actually a good strategy if you're worried it's going to just follow the ball you're hitting right into the pocket. Because then it will strike the ball and roll back a little bit. I may have played pool quite a bit in my life. I might like pool quite a bit. Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. Should I let Sam win for once? Nah. Always be on your top game, because then when somebody beats you, they really beat you. Wow, I just realized it's Friday. Sometimes I totally lose track of time. Me too. I do that too. Although, honestly, doing this regular streaming has kind of helped me stay on schedule more. Good evening. It's nice to see you socializing with the fuck. Socializing with the townsfolk. It's good to stop by once in a while and see what the latest news is. Maybe one day I'll get this voice down to where I can say big words without any problem whatsoever. But today is not that day. Exactly. All-Star gets it. Marnie doesn't seem to notice that you're there.
Oi, Gus! Give me another pint of your strongest.
I think you've had enough, madam. It's simpler to be friends with the trees. They don't have that much to say. Well, unless you're talking to the Lorax. As I like to say, I'm the Lorax, I speak for the trees. Protect the forest or I break your fucking knees. The fresh air of this valley is good for body and mind. A quick stroll outdoors always invigorates me. It is getting late and I'm probably going to pass out from exhaustion if I don't get back to bed. But I am having fun meeting everybody. Who haven't I met, actually? Ah. Right? Everybody down at the bottom. Question marks and no one else? Yes. Cool. Hi, puppy. My sources tell me you've been poking around inside the old community center. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are west of the forest lake, in the stone tower. I may have information concerning your rat problem. M. Rasmodius, wizard. Got some new ideas to sleep on. Nice! Hi, puppy. Don't water the ground, you idiot. Hello, my chickens. Actually, wait a minute. I just remembered that the mines are a thing. I just now realized, after playing this game for so long, that that's an accordion playing. For whatever reason, for the longest time, my brain couldn't piece together what instrument that was. Come in. Nice place you got here. I am Rasmodius, seeker of the arcane truths. Mediator between physical and ethereal. Ethereals? Master of the 7 elementals. Keeper of the sacred chat. You get the point. And you, KY, the one whose arrival I have long foreseen. Here, I'd like to show you something. Behold, a chalk pattern I drew on the floor. Oh no, it's a jelly bean. You've seen one before, haven't you? Yeah, the community center. They call themselves the Junimos. Alright, so Jellybean is closer to Junimo than Rat. So, I'm gonna take the win there. Suck it, Mayor Lewis. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak with me. I'm not sure why they've moved into the community center, but you have no reason to fear them. You found a golden scroll written in an unknown language? Most interesting. Stay here. I'm going to see for myself. I'll return shortly. He just pieces out. I found the note. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. Well, good, because to me it just looked like... We, the Junimo, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. One with the forest. What do they mean? My nose. Aha! Come here. Kneel. I hold at your neck the gonja bar. My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Baby fern, moss grub, caramel-topped toadstool. Can you smell it? And just a hint of bear droppings. Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate your body. Oh god. I feel like I'm gonna get a parasite. A boost of energy and... Oh, there's the tapeworm! Ah! Oh. I think I'm high now. Chat? I think we just got high. I was gonna toil the fields, but then I got high. I was gonna water the crops, but then I got high. And now Lewis doesn't pay me, and I know why. Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. And also, you've gained the poor... What is wrong with me? The power of forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the Junimo Scrolls. Awesome. Thank you, Rasmodius. Ah, yes. I have predicted your arrival a long time ago, young KY. You already said that. However, your fate is ultimately in your own hands. Is he okay? He seems to have short-term memory issues. Maybe it's the LSD-infused tapeworms in his potions. I feel like it goes without saying that grabbing random moss and algae from the forest and just sticking them in a pot and then drinking the contents, really bad idea. I just remembered something I was meaning to do, but I forgot because I got high. Could not resist that one. Might as well stop in here and say hi before. Or he's not here. Never mind.
I'm happy by myself, you know. I don't need new friends.
Well, I was just trying to be friendly in one way or another.
I was just peering down into this old mine shaft. It's been abandoned for decades. Still, there's probably good ore down there. But a dark place undisturbed for so long, I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. Here, take this. You might need it.
That sword has a chip in the blade.
Name's Marlon, by the way. I run the Adventurers Guild right outside. I'll keep my eye on you. Prove yourself, and I might think about making you a member.
All this talking's killing my voice. I do vaguely remember being able to find clay quite a bit in here, but I don't remember exactly how. But I am getting a bunch of ore. Specifically copper, which is really nice. Slimes. And I am just ever grateful that this game does not have metal slimes. Good lord. And in case anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, metal slimes are straight from the Dragon Quest series. And to say that they're a pain in the ass is a bit of an understatement. Granted, I only ever played Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Starry Skies, but it is my understanding that the frustration with metal slimes is rather consistent. Namely, that they are often needed for completing certain side quests and main quests. They are extremely resilient, and they run away at the slightest hint of something going wrong. Cherry Bomb. I will never think of cherry bombs or hear the song Cherry Bomb the same after watching The Boys. Earth Crystal. I need that for something. I can't remember what it is. I have it now, just in case. Hey, made it to level 5. That's where I was hoping to go, at least. Oh, heck, that's something actually very useful. Shit, what do I get rid of? Well, I'm not dropping anything, so... Guess I'm missing out on some of that. Oh, well, not my problem. I guess technically it is my problem, but it's a problem that I can live with easily. Don't tell anyone, but I snuck into the old community center last night. I think it's haunted. I guess while we're going down there... Might as well take a peek in there and see... what we are going to need. Alright. The crafts room. Bridge repair. That's... oh, yeah, that's to the quarry. Coconut, cactus fruit, cave carrot, red mushroom, purple, morel, pine tar, oak resin, maple syrup. Alright. Horseradish, daffodil, leek, dandelion! Must be the last one of the season. My dumbass had some of those already and shipped them off. Oh well. It's not like I don't have all of spring to find those again. Was it daffodil? Oh, yeah, at least there's spring onions. Mine. Dang it. That's the one thing about not having cleaned up the farm yet. I often bump into things that I do not intend to bump into. Level 1 farming. Watering can proficiency. Ugh. Not sure what that means. Plus 1 hoe proficiency. And I get to make a scarecrow and fertilizer. Oh. Oh boy. What voice do I give him? Hi there. Good morning. I notice you've been breaking some rocks open and finding ore. That's good. I guess I'm going with this. If you want to get the most out of the ores you find, you'll need a furnace. Just so happens I had an extra set of blueprints lying around. Here, I want you to have them. Learn how to craft a furnace. The furnace allows you to smelt metal bars. The bars can be used for crafting, construction, and tool upgrades. When you've smelted a few copper bars, consider having me upgrade one of your tools. It can make your work a lot easier. Well, okay, I'm heading home. Take it easy. Robin here. I know there's a lot of stones scattered around your farm. If you have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as convenient places to refill your watering can. Just swing by my shop with 75 stone and 1,000 gold when you're ready for it. Robin.
I see you've been exploring the old mine. You've got the adventurous spirit, that much I can tell. If you can slay 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in my adventurous guild. Be careful, Marlin.
Hello, puppy. So... I think I am going to go ahead and... Dang it. I don't have enough copper for a furnace. Damn it! Would be good to have the, well. Because then I don't have to run all over the place. For water. I think I'm gonna do the rest of this day, then I'm gonna take a short break to refill my water, make sure my voice is doing okay, and then I'll continue for a little while more. Found a leak in the grass. I wish that pun was funnier, but it's what I've got. It's not as funny as, oh, there's a leak in the dryer.
Someone was throwing rocks at my tent last night. I just had to wait it out.
Who the hell could be doing that? You know, I bet it was Morris. Out of everybody in this game that would be throwing rocks at Linus's tent, I'm willing to bet it was Morris. And I'm here early. Oh well. Good time to explore around, find more. Ooh. More forging stuff. Yeah, just here to grab a little bit of this real quick. Get away from me. $75. Damn it. Oh well. Why did I think it was 50? Oh, because it's 50 for the silo. Damn it. Interesting. So it takes me about, by my estimation, about 2 hours to get through a full day of Stardew Valley. I mean, a full week of Stardew Valley, not a full day. What's wrong with me? Gonna donate some stuff real quick. Don't have enough room in my inventory. Damn it! I've got some new ideas to sleep on. Wunderbar. This game is just a vibe, and I love it. I'm going to go ahead and put my well down. I mean, of course I have enough room in my inventory. There we go. New reward. What did I get? Cauliflower. Sweet and sour. Half an hour. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14. Am I digging around in the trash? I didn't do anything. Just gonna go over here for no particular reason. Thank you. I'm feeling a positive energy from this gift. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, what did I actually get from the trash can? Pumpkin soup. Why did I... Alright, can I make it back to the museum before it closes? So I can just drop the limestone off. Museum's right there. Just in time, baby. That's that taken care of. I don't feel like talking to anyone. Get the fuck out of my way. I'm going down to the bar. A dandelion! Must be the last one of the season. I was going to get that bundle taken care of. First bundle done in the first week of the game. Something that I'm sure pretty much every Stardew Valley player has done at least once. Oh, it's a nice day, isn't it? And boom. Bundle complete. And my reward is spring seeds. Pantry. Spring crops. Parsnip, green bean, cauliflower, potato. Sounds easy enough. Artisan bundle. Truffle oil cloth, goat cheese, honey, jelly, cherry, pomegranate, peach, orange, apricot, apple. Easy. Quality crops. Gold Star parsnips. Gold Star melon. Gold Star pumpkin and Gold Star corn. Animal bundle. Large egg, duck egg, wool, large goat milk, large milk. Pumpkin yam. Tomato, hot pepper, blueberry, melon. Well, let's look at the fish tank. River fish. Well, this one always is a pain in the ass for me. Sunfish, catfish, shad, tiger trout. Now, that one I usually just have a list like either on my other screen or my phone on hand, so I can look at what fish is available when, and then I can go grab it as soon as possible. Okay. Go to sleep for the night? Yes. Charcoal kiln. Axe proficiency. 900 gold. It's a good haul. But with that said, I am going to take a little bit of a quick break just to stretch, water discipline, refill my water, all the good stuff. I will be back momentarily. I have returned. It's the beginning of a new week, and I forgot to watch the Queen of Sauce the previous day. Heck. Oh well. Eggs. Well, those babies will fetch a high price on the black market. Topical humor. Ba-da-da. Hi, puppy. Definitely need more copper and stone. Because I think the best way to get rid of everything on my farm without exhausting myself is to at least get up to copper tools. Can you believe that this entire game was created by one guy? Just one person, that's it. It's insane to me. But it's such a beautiful, well put together, such a cozy little game. No wonder people who have... no wonder there's been people who have just completely lost themselves playing this game. Myself included. There was a brief period of time for a few weeks last year where I won't go into details, but let's just say that I found myself with a lot more free time on my hand due to something that was completely my decision. But I suddenly had a lot of responsibilities dropped. And then I found this game and I was like, you know what? This is the perfect thing to try out for a little bit. And then before I knew it, I had so much done. Like, I keep updates on Spice Wars with how much I've played that game every week. But the amount of time that I've put into Spice Wars these past couple weeks is nothing compared to the amount of time I put into Stardew Valley around this time last year. I like saying hi to everybody as I walk past. Did you know I was an all-star quarterback in high school? It's true. See this little star on my jacket here? That proves it. Alex is interesting. There's some people that don't like Alex. And I get why, but I also don't get why. I get why because he does kind of have that jock streak in him to his personality. And that can remind people of a lot of awful people that they dealt with. But at the same time, I don't get it because even though Alex has like those same vibes, like he talks about exercising and football and stuff like that, at the same time, outside of one sexist comment that I think he makes at one point, he doesn't really say a lot of horrible things. He's just upbeat and positive. The fact that he likes football and exercise isn't really a detriment in and of itself. It's not like certain other characters in this game who are a bit more insufferable with how they actually talk to people. Shetarai, I believe, knows exactly who I'm talking about because she's the one that actually pointed it out to me. Why am I trying to fish in a cave? That's dumb. Why is my character being dumb? Yep, that's exactly who I'm talking about. He slimed me. That's great! Actual physical contact! Carrots. Rabbit's favorite food. At least according to Looney Tunes. In real life, rabbits like carrots well enough. They mostly eat hay. And I don't remember exactly why, but I know it's not the best idea to give rabbits carrots as like a daily food item. They can have carrots as a treat. Maru helps me in the lab sometimes. She's a good kid. Yeah, early on he seems nice. But then there's certain events that kind of make me go, dude, why? Why you gotta be like this? And we will probably see them later. Maybe not this specific stream, but at some point. Aha! I got a furnace. Whenever I'm struggling with a technical problem, I always take a walk. It's surprising how much a change of scenery can help. That is very true. Going on walks is nice and relaxing. Hi. Oh, did you want something? No, I was just saying hi. Hey, Gunther, I got something new for you. Have fun with that. Oh, shit, right. I don't know if you were here for this earlier, but I've never read these gravestones before until earlier. Have you read them? Okay, so you know, this one's old and faded. Our beloved Mona. And of course, our absolute favorite. Unap dunyo do pusatun snaus op hanp o today nadu small vu lonozol yen what a light toll. Whatever the hell that means. What a name indeed. Hey, puppy. Golden rule of video games. If there is a dog, you must pet. Or at least try to pet. And if the game does not let you pet, then why are you even playing? Ah, puppy's on to bed. At least he's not blocking the bed. I'm sure that's happened to every Stardew Valley player at least once, where the pet is just blocking your entrance to the bed, and you're like, move! I'm gonna pass out, please! Partly cloudy with light breeze. Expect lots of pollen. Oh boy. Pollen! My favorite thing! Crafting. Wood, coal, and fiber. Oh, I have enough. Fantastisch. I have a scythe? I did have a scythe. Cool. Best tool for getting fiber. I keep forgetting. And Marnie's not here. I wanted to check to see how much the catalog was. And Marnie's decided today is not the day to be banning the front desk. Whew. I'm glad that the animal catalog ended up becoming a thing. Because needing something from Marnie and going there only to find that she's not there, well, that can be added to the list of pain that every Stardew player knows. Hey, I heard that Lewis showed you around the community center. It'd be great if you could fix that place up. It used to be a really nice building. That's the intention. May I get into Pierre's, please? Thank you. Hello, Pierre. Welcome to Pierre's. Don't forget to check out my daily wallpaper and flooring section. I think I bought a little too many there. Oh well. I'm not in a good mood right now. I said I'm not in a good mood. What do you want? Alright, message received. Hi, Marnie. You were not at your shop, so therefore I have nothing to say to you right now.
Have you come to ridicule me? I'm just minding my own business.
Oh, I'm here to say hi to you, buddy. You're just living your best life. That's all I can ask out of people, is for them to live their best life. Starting to feel exhausted. Well, heck. Oh, well. I got plenty of copper, though. Hopefully that should be a decent amount, enough to start working on getting the silo and then the upgraded tools. You know, when you get into the late game and you break open geodes and it's just more ore that you don't need, it's a little annoying, but early on, but I forgot how gratifying it actually is early on. Hey, and I got a new reward. What did I get? Melon seeds. Oh, hi. It's good to see you again. Take it easy. Tutoring Vincent and Jazz today. They're a handful, but it's nice to make a difference in someone's life.
A great idea can pass through your head when you least expect it, but if your mind is too busy, you might miss it. Well, I really must get back to my work.
You do that. Now, just to wait a little bit. There it is. Oh, I'm actually close to that, to all the copper that I need. Now I just need all the clay. Which I'm actually not certain where the best place to look for that stuff is. Off the top of my head. Ah, well, it'll come to me eventually. Or maybe Harvey's locked. Maybe Harvey's locked. That is a sentence. That's a normal sentence that humans say. Beach is a cool place to hang out and soak up some rays. You gotta spend time in the sun or else you get all pale. Are you saying something about me? You making a judgment call? I take back everything I said about you earlier. I need a little to warm me up to be ready for another cold night on the ocean. What? What do you want? Go away. Hey, Gus, give me another round. Two alcoholics on either side of the bar. Unsurprising, absolutely nobody. Every day, making a little bit of progress. That's just how the early game is. Wake up, water the crops, get it. Water one crop way too many times, apparently, by accident, and then water the ground. Refill your canteen. Pet the chickens. Get the eggs. Ship the eggs off. Fill the water dish. And say hi to the doggy. You pet that dog. Unfortunately, the dog in this game does not ride a motorcycle. But that's okay. Because nobody rides a motorcycle in this game unless their name is Sebastian. But there are games where dogs ride motorcycles, and for more of that, well, tune in to my Twitch channel on Tuesday. Might as well break rocks around my farm to look for the last little bit of coal that I need. Yeah, I figured you'd appreciate that one. Damn it! Oh well, there's littler boulders I can get. I know how much you specifically love the dog riding the motorcycle, and that's why I try to show it off every stream that I do. For AR. At least once. For some appreciation of the dog. Ha! I still need the clay. But that being said... now might be a good time to get started on upgrading my tools. So with that in the back of our minds... Ah, I sense you've been spending some time in the old community center. It's good to know someone's been taking care of the place. Hey, I was doing my nightly rounds and I noticed that your first parsnip was ready. Congratulations! Yeah, I put it in the box for you. Hi there. Do you have everything you need for the farm? If not, we might be able to help you out. We carry a variety of useful items. Yeah, I've got everything I need right this second, but I will be coming back for that backpack later. Alright, Harvey, are you here? And he's not here. Damn it! Why even have the doctor's office open if the doctor's not going to be in there? I saw the most beautiful family of butterflies sunning themselves in the town garden today. Doctor's office is open. Waiting room's ready for everybody, but no doctor, no nurse. Sounds like my local hospital. Ow! Oh, hey, I haven't said hi to Jazz yet. Okay. I want to look for bugs, but Mom gets mad when I'm all dirty. It's a tough choice. Look for bugs anyway. Kids get dirty. Your mom will get over it. We don't have a school here, but I'm doing my best to give Vincent and Jas a proper education. Every child deserves a chance to be successful. That is true. Hey, sorry in advance if I say anything rude. I didn't get much sleep last night. Understandable. What do you want? I was just saying hi, but I get that feeling entirely. I know a lot of people who can be real crab apples if they don't get enough sleep. Including myself. Upgrade tools. I don't have enough money yet. Damn it. Oh well. Who am I missing that I haven't said hi to yet? It's just Harvey. Guy's never around, I swear. Shows you how good the sound design is in this game. Or maybe it's the quality of my headphones, or both, because I heard that creaking and I immediately was like, is there something above me? In the roof? In the ceiling? You guys are still enjoying, even though I don't have quite the energy or the upgrades to do a whole lot of interesting things quite yet. But that will change soon. Hello, chickens. I guess I could do a little bit more digging for clay. And that's all I got. Oh, hey, Harvey, you bastard! He got away from me! Oh well. Let's see what's on the beach. Stepping on the beach, do 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 do. Stepping on the beach, do do do. It's just an oyster. Constantly filters water to find food. In the process, it removes dangerous toxins from the environment. That is true. There's one image that I've seen ages ago. I think I accidentally exhausted myself. Heck. Alright, continue on. There's an image that I saw about a couple months ago that I think was an experiment somebody did. It was 2 tanks of water that was like murky seawater that had been pulled from the ocean. And it was like the water started out identical in both tanks, except he put oysters in one. Or actually, I don't know if it was he. It was Might have been different. So they put oysters in one and then left the other one oysterless. And then did a comparison picture some nebulous time later. I don't remember. And the murky water in the oysterless tank was still basically opaque. You could not see anything in there. It was dirty and grimy and bleh. And the oyster-filled one, crystal clear water. Linus is dumpster diving, poor guy.
Sounds like those raccoons are back again. Filthy varmints. Ah, you turned up at the right moment, son. Could you do an old man a favor? Could you go around the corner and scare off those raccoons for me? They've been causing a real mess. Thanks. Make sure you give them a good scare so they never come back.
Yep, sure. Why not? I love that because I'm exhausted, my character just looks done with everybody's shit.
It was me. I'm sorry. I find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans. Stuff that will go to waste if I don't take it. Do you think there's something wrong with what I'm doing? Not everyone's cut out for this world, KY. You don't know what it's like to be me. I'm not harming anyone. I just want to live life in my own way. Is that so wrong?
No. It's a shame for food to go to waste. It really is. And this is a true story. Back when I worked in a kitchen at Price Chopper, when we were under Brissettes, it was kind of tradition to take the leftover pizza that we hadn't sold that day, and we would just stack on it at the end of the day because we were like, you know what? We're going to throw it in the trash anyway, so what's the harm in actually just eating it? And they would do the same. And also with the leftover chicken tenders from that day, they would just zip it up in a bag and give it to me at like a discount. Like I was basically paying nickels for like 2 pounds of leftover chicken tenders that were going to probably end up going to waste anyway. And that was good for a while. And that's just kind of what we did. If there was food that was like still nice and edible and we were about to throw it out, we would snack on it. Because what difference is it going to make other than making the trash bag lighter slightly by not throwing it away, I mean. And then when we were bought out, not only did they put a stop to that policy, but they actually put cameras in the back to try to stop people from doing that. And there were a couple of people who actually lost their jobs as a result. Not me. I was not one of them, but I know a couple of people that did that. And it's really stupid. Like, and I know that there's a lot of people who say that leftover and expired food like that should just go right into a food kitchen. I would agree with that, but also there is that legal thing of, you know, if somebody gets sick from any kind of food, especially if it is expired, then that leaves the store liable, so they'd have to sign all this waiver and stuff. But still, having the option of just saying, yes, I'm acknowledging that by eating this out-of-date food, I could get an illness, so I am willing to take that risk. That's a whole tangent. That's a whole thing. So, bottom line, it's a shame for food to go to waste.
Thanks, KY. I knew you were an open-minded person. I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm not harming anyone.
He really isn't, and I don't understand people who would say that he is.
You can go home. I promise I won't rummage in George's can anymore. You can tell him you scared off the raccoons for good. Wait. I know what you were doing, Linus. If you need food, just ask. I don't want anyone in Pelican Town to go hungry. Here, I've got a basket of zucchini fritters for you. Just make sure you dip them in my spicy marinara. Go on, take it.
Gus is a good man. Gus is absolutely the type of person that, at the end of the night, would have partaken in the celebratory eat the pizza that did not get sold. Hi, Flame Wheel. How are you today? I just got done telling a big story about when I used to work at Price Chopper and how when we were under one company, the pizza that didn't get sold at the hotline that day, we would eat so it didn't go to waste. And then we were taken over by a different company. They said, don't do that, set up cameras in the kitchen, and then people got fired for doing that, which is dumb. Ah, that's fair. I get you. Haven't seen you around in the AR tests or even my streams for a bit, so I was hoping you're doing all right. Hoping everything's going good with you. Ah, that's fair. I've lost my favorite axe. If you find it, please return ASAP. I'm having a tough time without it. There's 258 gold in it for whoever finds the thing. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I understand. Yeah, I've heard of Repo. I should probably check it out at some point. Maybe once AR is released and I have a more of a free point in my schedule. Because right now, streaming 4 days a week and working on the Tiberian Sun video and the work for AR and, of course, my day job. Well, I'll get it figured out. Found the lost axe. Better return it to Robin. Awesome. Yeah, that took me off guard as well, man. I really hope that things start looking up for you soon. It's okay. like I said, that one is, like I mentioned on Discord, that one is on hiatus anyway. Because every single shot of that needs to be redone. And I need to get... I need to take some time to practice how to light my green screens. Because it was... When I say it was unworkable completely. But that's okay. It'll give me the time to make it, like, actually polished. I kind of underestimated how swamped I've been recently, so it would have... If I had actually made it out on the day that I intended to, it would have been a clear rush job, and I would have been really unhappy with it. So, it is no big deal. Hey, you found my axe. What a relief. I almost chopped my toe off with the other one I was using. Thank you. How do you... You know what? I'm not going to question it. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of was. I honestly thought about reaching out to you as well after that, but I was like, you know, if he's anything like me, and I know we have a lot of things in common, it might be good to let him have some space to breathe first. How about you message me more about that in detail in private so we can talk this out over, like, not only in private, but also over a longer period, like however long we need to take it. Just sort of a find a solution type of thing. So I don't like it when people are upset at each other. But I will say that I completely understand the feeling. Got some new ideas to sleep on. Nice. That's what I like to see. Oh shoot, I need to visit Marnie. Better be there, and you better not run away on me, madam. Oh, I gotta do this first. Ew, it smells. Why is it locked? I want to explore the sewers. Trust me, kid, no you don't. Because I think Gunther has the key. Either... Okay, I'll wait until this cutscene before I continue with what I was about to say. Professor Gunther? The man who runs the museum? Why do you think he has it? I saw a big rusty old key fall out of his pocket one time. A creepy sewer door like this has just got to be a match for a big rusty old key. Not incorrect. There's something moving around in there. I'll take a look. So yeah, as I was about to say, you definitely don't want to go in there because either it's a realistic sewer, which is smelly and gross and dark and boring, or... Oh, she doesn't have the catalog out yet. She probably will someday, though. Or it's a video game sewer, and video game sewers are the worst. Genuinely speaking, without fail, if a video game has a sewer level in it, I'm going to hate it more than any other area in the game. I am struggling to think of any game where I looked at the sewer and said, you know what? That's not the worst part of the game. Yeah, I understand that perspective. My advice for that would be, because I know that there's a lot of other people who kind of lean in that direction. My advice for that would be to not sweat what they say so much. Because at the end of the day, most of us on the dev team are really good at being able to tell the difference between something that is an actual flaw with the game design that needs to be addressed and taken care of, and what's just personal taste. Oh, I already know he's not. I know that a lot of people are going to have those kind of feelings towards GZ, and my plan is to just go, you know what? I can tell if it's an issue of I don't like this type of game, or it's an issue with the game itself. And if it starts to cross the line into something that truly needs to be addressed, I can always talk to Nodlight and Einstein and everybody about it. So that's what I would say, is just take a deep breath and be safe in the knowledge that people simply saying that they don't like a specific type of game just in general is not going to mean that we stop pushing for that type of game. We're going to continue to make the games that we want to make and branch out with what types of gameplay we offer. And it's going to be not to everybody's liking, and that's fine. And if that means they don't want to play, then okay, they can go play a different game that's more to their liking. No skin off my nose. Which is a very weird phrase that we say for some reason when you think about it. Oh, hey, Harvey's here. Finally caught up with you, butthole. Why don't you say hello to me so I can finish this quest? Hi, KY. Read anything interesting in the library lately? I don't like that voice for him. I'll think of a different voice. Give someone a gift. I know, just the thing. If I can find it. Horseradish. I believe that's a type of instrument. I knew I had them in my storage for some reason.
I've been looking forward to this beverage all afternoon.
That's understandable. Thank you. I'm feeling a positive energy from this gift. I got money for giving a gift. I hope you're farming in a sustainable way. The valley's ecosystem is fragile. How do I know? I have a strong gut feeling. Well, ecosystems in general are fragile. So don't you worry. Alright. Based on the time, it looks like I might be able to get through 1 or 2 more days before it will be time to call it. Dear KY, tomorrow we're holding the Egg Festival in the town square. You should arrive between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. if you'd like to attend. That's the time I usually work. You wouldn't want to miss the annual egg hunt. Mayor Lewis. Tempted to do something for the egg hunt. Oh, they need more hay. That's... Yeah, I don't know what's been going on. I actually lost connection a couple of times yesterday. So I don't know if it's something with Streamlabs or if it's my internet being funky or what. But it seems to have been more stable today than it was yesterday, at least. So that's a good sign. Man, ISP, I don't know. I did the speed test yesterday and it looked fine, so not sure if I need to check OBS for an update or if it's just, or if I just need to do the thing where I reset my router or what. I might do that later tonight, actually, because I think that might be a good idea to do regardless. So you know what? $50 wood. So stubborn. What else do we do? Read the slimes, reach level 40, and build a silo. Hello. Nothing that I really want at this moment, but still. Nice to have the option. Oh yeah, by the way, Flame Wheel, how was that cigar you smoked? I noticed you posted it in Life Pics. It looked really nice. It's simpler to be friends with the trees. They don't have much to say. I already did the Lorax thing earlier. George spends the whole day in front of that darned television set. I wish he'd go outside some more. Some fresh air would do him good. Stop that! Yuck! Whoops. Nice! I can usually tell a good one just by looking at it, and that looked good. Well, hi, Pierre. Business has been slow since Joja moved into town. It's hard to compete with their selection. Yeah, Walmart will do that. Nine more. Nice. Did I pet the puppy? I did pet the puppy. Always pet the puppy. Nice. Oh, hey, there's a leak in the mountain lake. Hey! Ooh, nice. That sounds wonderful. Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily my internet or maybe it's just my camera is a little weird. Because I know I had to like lower the resolution on it to get it to stop from just crashing on me the whole time. But ironically, the moment I got it fixed is the moment that I actually got a backup issue. Not a backup issue, but like a backup plan in place. So that on the up... How long was that sitting there for? So that on the off chance something does happen and my webcam does go kaput. There you go. That's the backup plan.
Attention, Commander.
Thank you, Cabal. But so far, so good on my face cam, at least. All right. I think I'm just going to do the Egg Festival and then call it good. Oh, hey, I've got enough crops that I actually started running out of water. Nice. I do need to keep that egg for the, what's it called? The bundles. The Egg Festival has begun in the town square. Just gonna grab a dandelion! Must be the last one of the stream! It will be. Buddy, strawberries. Yes, I did blow my money on strawberries, and yes, I have very good reason for that. You can only get strawberries here at the Egg Festival, and they are stupidly good for farming. Our hens have been working overtime to prepare for this festival. They deserve the best tonight. Bowls full of sweet yellow corn.
No one really talks to me. I just come for the deviled eggs.
I've actually never had deviled eggs before. I keep wanting to try them, but I keep thinking they might not be that great. I don't know. One of these days I'll get around to trying it.
Is there any more food? I hope everybody's been enjoying the food. I've been cooking for days to get everything ready. Fried eggs, boiled eggs, poached eggs, deviled eggs, scrambled eggs, chocolate eggs, you name it. Eggs a la mode. Eggs on a hamburger.
Which is actually extremely delicious.
I put something nice in the punch. Shh, that's just between you and me, kid.
Spring is a busy time of year, so it's nice to have a day off to catch up with friends. That's true. Hi. Egg. What a strange thing to eat. Yes. Eggs are strange to eat. Don't think about it too much. Abby's always loved the egg hunt ever since she was a tiny girl.
Sometimes I'll hide an egg too well and no one finds it. Well, until summer rolls around. Then the hot air starts to bring out the rotten smell.
That's why we use plastic eggs in the modern age. At least some of us do.
Even with my bad leg, I never miss a town festival.
Eggs definitely have a place in the well-balanced diet. Oops, I should take off my doctor's hat for the time being. I think we all have that, where, like, we've been working at a certain place for so long that we're just still in mode, even at wrong times. Like, the amount of times I've looked, like, gotten a glimpse at kitchens at restaurants and gone, oh, that's pretty nice, I'm glad they keep it well cleaned, or I've just gone, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. And then my brain is just like, no, I need to stop that. Let's just say Hell's Kitchen becomes a very different experience after you've worked in an actual kitchen. I try to eat at least 3 eggs every day, and now I'm roughly the size of a barge. I need that protein for my legs. This festival is all right, but what I'm really looking forward to is the flower dance. We used to do a rotten egg toss. Mayor Lewis put an end to that pretty quick. Ugh, my nose. Allergies. I know that feeling very well. Searching for eggs is like going on a treasure hunt. Not incorrect. I hope I can find some eggs before Vincent takes them all. When does the egg hunt start? I'm so excited. Well, in a little bit. The children have been looking forward to this festival for weeks. I always look forward to these gatherings. It makes the valley feel like a real community. Taking breaks from work can make you more productive in the long run. This fruit punch is unusually good. Yeah, I wonder why. Pam?
These kids, they need a little bit of juice to have some fun, if you catch my drift.
I've been up since dawn coloring eggs. It's always my favorite part of the season. Vincent loves this festival. It's a joy to see him so happy. Welcome to the Egg Festival. Compliments on my wonderful brood of hens. I wonder if that's why you're never at your stall, Marnie. Because you don't want me getting ain't chickens to compete with you, Marnie. Glad at least 1.6 added the animal catalog.
What's everybody so happy about? Eggs. Why eggs?
This festival has been a tradition for as long as I can remember. Tradition connects us with both the past and the future. It's comforting.
That's a good way of looking at it. I'm a bunny. Hey, look, I'm a bunny. I am a bunny. In fact, because I am bunny, give me 1 second.
Attention command.
Thank you, Flame Wheel. But yes, I am bunny, and also, I have bunny. Look at this sweet little bunny. Hey, boys, bunny, you want to say hi? He's just the sweetest little thing. Yes, indeed, Hammerfest Farm. He is a little angel. Alright, I'm gonna put you back so I can do the egg hunt real quick and then we will close. Me too. Do you think everyone's ready for the egg hunt yet? Yes, let's start. Now, it's time for the highlight of today's festivities, the annual spring egg hunt. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do what Random did when he did the egg hunt on stream, which was basically he sang a song, and I'm not going to do it as well as he is, but still. Yes, they have been absolute angels for that. Calm down now, kiddos. You're going to need all of your energy if you hope to find the most eggs and take home the exclusive prize. Now, is everyone ready? Yes, I am ready. Ready? Let the egg hunt begin. Eggs! 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 All the eggs. Got to find a single egg. Where are the goddamn eggs? Oh, I need to find all the eggs now. Where are these darn eggs? I gotta beat Abigail for the eggs. She's gonna find all the eggs. Now I need to find some eggs. Here's eggs, there's eggs, where's there? All eggs, eggs all over the goddamn place. Eggs here, eggs there, eggs everywhere. I can't find all the eggs that are there. Where are the eggs? I need more eggs to win this festival and the egg hunt here. What is going on? Random sings it better. Can I get to 10? I got 10. Is that enough to win? I am curious. Wow, look at all these eggs. Now, if only I could get you kids to pick up litter this efficiently, we'd have the cleanest town this side of the Gem Sea. And now, the winner of this year's egg hunt. KY! Hell yeah! Here's your prize. Enjoy! I got it. Well, that's it for this year's Egg Festival. Thanks for coming, everyone. I got a straw hat. Guys, you know what this means? This means I don't need a farm anymore. I'm gonna be king of the pirates! Yes, indeed. And with that, I'm gonna go to sleep for the night. And a little bit, yeah. But that's okay because this is as good a place as any to call it, I think. It's just about time anyway, so. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for attending. We will be back on Thursday this week instead of Friday. We will be back on Thursday for more Red Alert 2 Apocalypse Rising. Ta-ta for now.